first of its kind, the first dome.
Anywhere and everywhere, folks.
Welcome back to the world's greatest freestyle rap and comedy show. If the beat drops while you're yapping, you gotta get
Start
to rapping. Oh,
Get to rapping. How was I supposed to predict that?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to.
I like get to rapping better.
Dude,
Get to rapping.
get to rapping now, boy.
You think that's how Santa Claus talks to his elves when he's in a bad mood?
Oh, sorry, mister.
Get to fucking rapping!
Hits the fucking.
He's vaping.
Yeah.
Santa vapes.
An angry dude vaping is humiliating.
Well, we grew up with the archetype of in movies where cigarettes are used to like sort of, oh, I'm going through a thing, and the scene could open with a guy smoking a cigarette, and already you'd have the idea that this guy he's got some struggles or whatever, some trials and tribulations. And
if he were vaping, it would be so not cool.
It's definitely not as cool, but because it looks more, I guess, pathetic and manic. It's so zillennial coded that like when you're there, like maybe you're like typing and.
Also, that especially if it's like a pink vape with lights on it.
Yeah, thank God this one doesn't have fucking Tetris.
Dude, I wanted to see what you thought about. So the Odyssey movie is out, and I think we
ought to see that.
But I think both of us were underwhelmed by Tenet, right?
I haven't liked a Christopher Nolan movie since Inception.
Okay, at the end of the day, I honestly don't want to talk about Christopher Nolan and riding his dick and whatnot.
Fine.
What I want to talk about is this 70 millimeter IMAX bullshit.
Everyone's talking about it.
Right. I guess it's a huge deal for it to be made specifically.
This is a scam.
Right. It's to get people to go to the theater,
yes,
right?
They did the same thing with Sinners. And it's like people forgot that happened with the way they're talking about this Odyssey shit. But it was so prevalent with Sinners that I made a joke that landed with several people where I was like, now watching Sinners, and I had it in the pop-up window on your phone. You know, when you're watching YouTube, minimize my bro, and it's just in that left corner. That's the way I watch Sinners, my dorner.
Yo, I watch Sinners with a fucking option to minimize the little window, kid. Yeah, Cinemax, fucking 70 millimeter, spitting facts.
Imagine watching an IMAX 70 millimeter in the corner of your phone, you and Eater. Yo, I can't believe this. That's so funny and ironic. Yo, great joke, my chronic.
Yo, my chronic, I'm smoking it, and I'm at this theater watching some kids speak over the movie that was done for billions. Yeah, I'm hanging out with a person and they thrill.
Did you go see the Odyssey in Inglewood, my G, and
No.
you had to put up with the poop and pee that exists in the theater that you had the seat in? Yeah, you know, the Odyssey, Matt Damon.
No, the thing that I'm going to bring up to you is actually kind of a random thing. Okay, so I like going to the movies. And I like watching movies just on a giant screen. That's how I watched Obsession. That's how I watched Weapons. Like, I like watching good movies on the big screen. It's fun. I always do it. But I always go to the nice theater next to my house. They got the seats. Put your feet up.
They got seats?
They got, and the seats are kind of new.
Next level.
And they'll bring you food while you're watching. And
They got like an exit door?
There's an exit door.
They got like a cup holders?
Lights. They keep them on during the whole movie so
Whoa,
you can see.
I don't know about that.
Nicole
Kidman's there?
Nicole Kidman's there giving out BJs.
All right.
Sorry. So I wanted to see the Odyssey, and then I read something about like, oh, dude, it's made to watch, and I'm like, all right, well, let me just go see if we could watch it in 70 millimeter IMAX. Might as well, right? Look at this. If you go on so this is the one, there's like 7 of these. There's one in LA, there's one in Irvine, there's one in like Ontario. If you want to watch it in 70 millimeter, let's say tomorrow, there's a viewing at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And The internet is slow. It's packed out. That's all I'm trying to say. At 7 a.m. tomorrow, there's going to be a full theater, and it's going to be like that for the next fucking week and a half. I bought tickets for August 14th.
On August 13th, I'm going to murder Christopher Nolan in the street.
That'll be the best.
I'm going to sneak up behind him and shoot him in the back of the head.
That'd be the best day to go watch it. Oh, look. All of the seats sold
Except
out.
for the worst
for the
ones
in the front. I don't know
where
why
it's like you would just leave the theater with a broken neck.
I don't know why they would do that.
Those front row seats, the worst. They should just get rid of those.
Right. Like, nobody wants to sit there for any movie.
It's insane.
Look, if I go all the way to next Sunday, a week in advance, bro, and I just pick a normal time, the shit is packed out a week in advance.
Here's the thing, and I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again.
Next Sunday, you couldn't sit anywhere except right in the front.
Is this not an available seat?
No, this is fucking disabled shit.
Oh, so if you were disabled,
I'll go in there acting like I have a limp.
Outside of the fact that I'm pretty sure neither of us give a fuck about this movie, and we're like, who gives a fuck about seeing it in 70 millimeter? I think that it's clearly a scam to get people to go to the theaters.
Of course.
And I've said this before. I remembered my point now. If your movie can't be enjoyed in the corner of a cell phone, what good is your movie?
Right. I have to have this huge fucking psychedelic visual experience.
I literally have to watch this movie on the side of the Grand Canyon in order for me to go and understand it. I'm not watching the Odyssey in 70 me, and I don't give a fuck about you if you mean me.
Yo, if I can't see your movie while I'm sitting on my couch staring at a small screen, then it's duty your movie. I shouldn't have to fucking go pay fucking 80 to see a G.
Yo, I don't understand. Yo, every movie eventually becomes a DVD or a Blu-ray. So it's gonna be on the screen. Why not make it so that you could watch it, my G?
It's a conspiracy to get the peeps to get their asses up and attend the movies. And then when you go, they're like, you want to sign up for a subscription? It's $9.99. Yo, that would be so fine.
And you're gonna hear some people who are totally moronic being like, yo, I just saw the Odyssey. Have you saw it? And you have to see it in 70 millimeter. It's the only way to see it. Or you're gonna wait. No, you have to see it in it's like, what? That logically just makes zero sense. You think that this movie is only supposed to exist in the theaters? Right. Why are movies made? So people can watch them.
There's literally a clip of a manager of like a Cinemark.
This isn't the 1930s. We have VHS tapes. We have DVD discs. We got Blu-ray. We got digital copies that you could get off of Amazon. Back in the day, if I wanted to rewatch Snow White, I might have to go to the movie theater again and watch it in fucking Super 8, 70 millimeter bullshit, whatever the fuck. It's 2026. Suck my dick, Christopher Nolan.
There's literally a video of a manager of like a fucking shitty movie, but like an AMC, explaining. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I think, is this it? I think this is it. I'm showing you this because it's lame. I think this is it. Yeah, look.
Let's get some audio. Refresh.
It's not even.
How are you doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, it's because I'm uploading some shit over here. Oh, no, I'm not anymore.
Is this anybody's first time seeing a movie in IMAX 70 millimeter? Hey, all right. We're one of approximately 40 theaters, not just in the United States, but in the entire world, that has the capability to be able to play films in IMAX 70 millimeter. So tonight's presentation will not be visual. Specifically, what I'm holding in my hands right here is 24 frames of 70 millimeter.
All right.
Bro, how pretentious. This guy's giving like a little presentation. Like that's how much they're trying to make people feel
If I was
the value.
in the audience for that, I would be pissed. Because it's like, oh, you didn't know that movies were shot on film 20 years ago? You fucking retard.
Okay, but isn't there something about it being on film and then in IMAX? Is there a difference?
Any movie that they show in a theater is on a film reel. It's in the projector. I mean, they probably have digital projectors for
Right, that's what they're saying.
For IMAX or whatever. But
No, so like, I'm assuming most movies are being shown digitally nowadays.
no. If it's a 70 theater,
No,
it's
no,
a
yeah.
reel of that.
No, I
shit.
know. That's what I'm saying. But like, is there something about it being on film, but also IMAX? Because the film is like a giant piece.
Well,
like this.
I think they advertise that. There's like digital IMAX or shit
Yeah,
like that.
most
yeah.
IMAX is digital.
Yeah, but IMAX is not the same as this.
Right. This is like another level or something.
Well, it's just 4x3 and it's really big. It might as well be IMAX.
But remember, okay, so one of the only IMAX theaters is where we used to live in Grand Rapids. And I remember when we went to see like Star Wars on Christmas. I remember it being like,
Did we see that in IMAX?
yes, and it was like oddly big because when you got in the seats, it was like walking up into like a fucking stadium type shit. So I haven't been to a theater like that since I've been in California, like an actual giant IMAX.
I remember my first IMAX experience was I saw Transformers 2 in IMAX in Vegas. And I remember being like, it's a little much. Even as a kid, being like, there's too much screen here. I don't need all this screen.
Right, and if you're not sitting all the way in the back.
I was in like the middle, but it was still a thing where I recognized that it was a bit of a novelty, this IMAX, man, my G. I don't need to watch Transformers 2 and 300 feet of screen. What do you mean I gotta crank my head left and right to see everything?
Yo, to see everything. Yeah, I'm about to go see a movie, my G. And I want to see it in IMAX at 3, but there ain't no motherfucking decent seats.
No decent seats, yo, what happened to common decency? Where you would not watch a movie after 3, and you would go to the matinee. I'm watching Odyssey with Matt Damon, yo, and he's not gay.
The Odyssey with Matt Day, and it's today when I'm hanging out with my bae, and we about to slay at the movies, eating snacks. Yeah, I mix the sweet with the salty, yeah, that's facts.
Mix the sweet with the salty, got the savory, yeah, you know me. Ooh, I love that umami.
I wish the internet was faster, but what I was going to say is this theater has a bunch of shit that says IMAX, but it's not like the IMAX. Like if you look, like right here, the real IMAX, I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's like up to 8 stories tall screens.
Who gives a
So like,
fuck?
so this shit'll say, this is what's confusing to me is what I'm saying.
Just watch The Sopranos.
This shit says that it's IMAX, but then when I go there, it's not like the actual insane IMAX. It's just like regular IMAX. Like there's a difference in IMAXs.
There isn't, though.
I'm telling you, there is.
No, this is a scam.
I go here. This says IMAX. This isn't like the giant fucking shit that we used to go to. Even if it says laser. Yeah, see, what's IMAX laser? Shit's different.
They like fucking. They laser a hole through your brain at the end of the fucking movie, so you don't have to ever experience this bullshit again. That would be nice.
Anyways,
Cinepolis.
it's the best theater in LA.
That's the one that you go to.
Fucking every time, bro.
It's like a Greek theater.
Yeah, and they serve the salad. The Greek salad.
Caesar salad.
Oh, Caesar's Roman. Fucking stupid bitch.
Come on, bro. That's the man that would have pardoned Jesus.
Is this the Patreon or the main? How do you feel?
I don't know, man. I don't feel good. I think we're cooking so far. If we keep it up, this could be the main.
This could be the main.
Not that the Patreon is for the scraps, for the leftovers. We just
No, I'm
we
just
want
saying,
to put
like,
our best foot forward.
Which one's edgy?
And in the Patreon, or in the previous episode, I talked about getting my fat, juicy 16-year-old cock sucked crazy style.
That's
couple of
Patreon
times.
vibes for sure.
Yes, but then I just did it now, so it's
Well,
like
this is one versus like I think you said it 17 times on the last one.
17. I said 16-year-old.
I was being. This is odd. It was.
You are 16, going on 17. Maybe it's time to
fuck.
Yo, what do we do with all of this jizz inside
Jizz.
of my balls? Let's fuck.
And butt. Balls and butt.
Balls and butt. Alliteration.
How about this heartwarming video? Maybe this will make you feel good after all the IMAX trash.
Yeah, dude. Fuck Christopher Nolan. Fuck you if you think you need to watch a movie in IMAX.
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Oh.
Is the dog also deaf?
I don't think so.
We just got a deaf dog in our training program.
Look at how sweet the man is.
Aww. Oh, he's doing the sign language. Wait, what does the caption say? Okay. It's just the dad.
It's
that's
just the
deaf.
dad that's deaf. But I think everybody in the comments is just like, it's so.
Let's go to the comments.
It's so adorable. I said, bro, I'm jealous of that dog
Okay.
because he's getting to cuddle with the man.
I had my hackles up because I'm like, is Dave about to mock this man?
No.
Yo, what a wholesome shit. I just wanna know, is you gonna make fun of his deaf accent? Yeah, I'm not rapping like this. Not gonna do that shit because that would be disrespectful as shit.
Yeah, I would never do that, my bitch. I would only say something generous. Yeah, because this man is the sweetest man of all. Yeah, I want to hang with him and probably play basketball.
Playing basketball, I wonder why you would assume that. I can only imagine, yo, the room is fat. It's a big room and the dog can fit in it. He's got some big paws and he eats spinach.
Big fat room eating spinach Popeye. Yeah, I bet this dude really likes Popeyes. So delicious and crispy. Yeah, I'm with a lady and you know I'm getting frisky.
Fried chicken is the best chicken that has ever existed. And I love chicken. Yo, I put it on my wrist. Yo, my wrist glistening with the chicken. Yeah, I love that chicken. Fried Popeye.
I never eat fried chicken. Like, I haven't had fried chicken in months.
Every time I eat it, I'm like, yes. I don't eat it very often.
Should we get some after this?
I guess I would be down. What
Can
is
we-
the nearest Popeyes?
I want to get a deal, though. I don't like paying. There's one in Signal Hill, I think. Or, like, North Long Beach somewhere.
I don't know. I
Like,
think
like by the Best Buys. Best Buy.
I want to do that, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm like,
You're shook right now.
I'm shook on the idea of making a decision about fried chicken right now. I remember when growing up, I always loved fried chicken. I always loved buffalo wings specifically, and I took it as like a personal challenge to eat hot wings anytime we went to a place where there was hot wings. I did genuinely find them to be delicious. But it was like a running joke, like amongst my family. They were just like, "Oh, Alex is getting buffalo wings again," and I'd be sweating and lying. I'd be like, "It's fine. I'm good. I'm just dripping."
Lying about being able to handle a certain level of spice is so funny.
That's my only living grandparent he was the progenitor of this. Because he would take me to
Progenitor. There he goes again.
Bro, you got to start playing Resident Evil. He would take me to this spot called Wings and Things.
Wings and tings.
And I would just get the hottest wings and eat it in front of him, and he would look at me like I'm a moron. But you know what it was? It was because I had watched the movie Little Nicky. You've seen Little Nicky?
No.
It's a film. It's an Adam Sandler film where he plays the son of Satan.
I know one of the voices because he does that voice.
Well, he does that voice in a lot of things. It's kind of his go-to retarded voice.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Tarantino's in that movie randomly. He plays a street preacher, a blind street preacher.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and there's a running theme that Little Nicky has never had fried chicken before, and someone shows him Popeye's chicken, and he's like, Popeye's chicken is the shit. I think he says that multiple times in the movie, to the point where like me and my friends growing up would be like, Popeye's chicken is the shit. And there was no Popeyes in Hawaii.
Oh.
Not a single Popeyes location in Hawaii. So when I was visiting my grandparents in San Diego, we drove by a Popeyes, and I was like, Grandpa, can we go to Popeyes? I've always wanted to try it. And he took me to Popeyes, and it was a wholesome memory. And I left that, and I was like, Popeyes is the shit.
Damn, dude. That must have been a great moment for you. Wish I could have experienced it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you probably remember your first Popeyes.
Dude, I don't. I might have never had.
Do you have
Popeyes.
any special, what's a special restaurant experience for you? Because I have a few. Specifically, they're all related to the fact that we didn't have these restaurants in Hawaii.
Yeah. No.
So I remember the first time I went to TGI Fridays. Growing up, seeing ads for TGI Fridays, they're like, this place looks awesome. Or at Applebee's.
For me,
this place looks awesome. And then I finally get to go there in my senior year of high school or something. I'm like, yeah, I made it.
my shit is like slightly different because it wasn't seeing the name of a restaurant in a movie and then seeing it in real life, but they didn't have like all you could eat buffets in Spain. So I remember just being like 10 and we went to Texas to an all you can eat.
Mom, I heard that there's a place where when you're done eating, you can just go and get more food, Mom. Habibi, that is not a place for you. That's not a good place for you.
It's a place in Dallas, Texas, and it was something like the Asian garden, or it had the word garden in it. And I remember going as a young kid and like grabbing food and then being like, I'm get some more food.
Yo, I just pulled up to the garden. Yeah, you know my dick is hardened, 'cause I know I'm about to eat till I'm full. I'm about to scoop up this food that is so. Oh.
I swear to you, this place was called the Bamboo Garden.
Okay.
And every year I was like hardened in this place, fucking just sinking plates in my stomach at the age of 8.
All right, yo, I'm at the Asian buffet, and you know I gotta think of the shit we did back in the day, yo, what you know, Ming-Tins. We would go there and we'd fill up on that chicken.
Yo, yeah, that's another classic place. I used to put fucking noodles all in my face.
Ming-Tins was low-key nasty. I remember towards the tail end of our Ming-Tins tenure.
We were like, this is
Our
not
Ming tenure.
great. Yeah.
There was like we never saw any roaches or anything, but it was the type of place where you would expect there to be some roaches in the back.
This might be the place, but it's new.
New Bamboo Garden super buffet is crazy.
It was just the Bamboo Garden back in the day.
I think the best buffet, and I'm talking out of my ass. I'm admitting that I don't go to a lot of buffets, but the Golden Corral has a mean buffet that I fuck with.
I've never been to Golden Corral,
and it's not a place that you just go to. It's a special occasion thing for sure. Like I would never suggest, hey, feeling Golden Corral? What if we went there? No, it has to be like your 50th birthday or something. Something retarded.
Is this the place? Now I'm just trying to find it. Dude, I just remember, you know how like, I don't know if you've ever had this. What's the like most foreign place you've been to? Country?
Mexico.
Okay, it's not foreign enough.
I agree.
There's just like a thing that happens. A culture shock when you go to a new country, and when you first get there, there's like things that are different in that country that stun you. The Bamboo Garden was a moment of culture shock where I was like, wait, we all just walk around here and put food on the plate, and then they unlimited refills shook me. Oh, you can just keep refilling this.
Now I'm trying to think of my first buffet ever, just in general. Oh yeah, Now I know. We used to go to this hotel on the opposite side of the island called the King Cam Hotel, and there was always a buffet at breakfast. And I think it was free if you stayed at the hotel. You could just go and do the buffet, it might not have been free. I was a child. Everything was paid for. But so there's a story here, famously, and I'm still teased to this day about this move I did at the King Kamehameha buffet. I just had a plate full of bacon. I went to the buffet and I filled a plate I probably had 20 sticks of bacon on this plate.
Damn.
And it was just a thing where it's like I didn't get bacon at home.
No, yeah. Like
And I loved bacon whenever I got it at home randomly. So I was like, oh my God, there's just a million pieces of shitty it's shitty buffet bacon, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh my God, bacon, and there's so much of it, and I can have as much of it as I want. And I just loaded up on bacon. And to this day, because my uncle was there, he was visiting from the mainland. And so my uncle and my mom, they tease me for getting this plate of bacon to this day.
Damn.
Anytime bacon is brought up.
Bro, I think this might be the actual place. But it doesn't look like a buffet. This looks like plates that they bring you. It doesn't say buffet. Man, it would be so cool if this... Let's see.
What are you searching? Look up Texas Bamboo Buffet. You'd probably find it.
Oh. See, no, this looks like a buffet, no? Oh, it's like a counter.
No, it doesn't at all.
But this looks like the place. This looks like... Yeah, look. It's not.
There's the sushi buffet in Hawaii is called Genki Sushi, and it comes... It's like a train track of sushi, and you just pull it off, and then you eat it, and then you're supposed to... You stack your plates, and you pay by the plate.
Dude, I remember the first time I saw one of those was in the movie Johnny English.
Really?
Dude, Rowan Atkinson is sitting at like a thing, and then his tie gets stuck in there, and it's pretty funny.
Those are fun. I've only been to one because it's a little indulgent.
Right.
At the end of the day. I do love sushi, but I would rather just order the plate, eat whatever they give me. I don't need to be this czar picking sushi off of a track and just being like, another.
For the experience, maybe it's a one-time thing. You do it once.
I did do it once. Genki Sushi.
I haven't.
Do you remember any ads from your childhood by heart?
No.
There was one that like lives in my head, and it was like a local shoe store that specialized in women's high fashion shoes, and it was It was a shoe store on the corner of Hawaii, Oahu to be. In fact, you see, bro, and I just want to know, could you get me a pump or maybe a high heel? Give me some.
Yeah, cool shoe store at the corner. Had a bunch of people that came across the border who worked there, and they wore boots. Yeah, it's not a boot store, it's just a shoe store, whore.
Yo, boots, shoes, pumps, heels, I don't give a fuck what you feel. I'm over here trying to appeal to my man with the right shoe. I need my ankle looking right, dude.
Yeah, my ankle looking right in these wedges. I'm hanging out and I'm cutting the hedges of some bush. Yeah, blowing kush with my shoes on from the store that I do gone.
My bush so long, they need shoes of their own. Yo, my bush got shoes. Yo, my bush got legs. My bush got eggs, and it hatches, and it makes more bush. What you know about me? I voted for George Bush.
Tush. It's another word we could have gotten in there.
Mush.
Sushi.
Sush. Shush.
Shush.
Shush. Which is what I wish you would do a little more often. All right, fellas? Fucking women, am I right? Am I right? Men? I lost a thing. I had a thing and I lost it.
Well, let's look for it.
Okay, we were talking about. Oh yeah. I was trying to remember the jingle.
Oh.
For Nick.
I remember a jingle, but I don't remember a whole commercial.
Okay. You know what? Shoot, if I could just remember how it started, I'd have the whole thing. But I remember there was like funky, sexy, elegant, steppin', doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, whoa, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, Nicky Shoe Company, Sassy style. No. Funky style. No, I already said funky sexy. Nicky Shoe Company.
That's got a ring to it.
There was one more. It was like a drug commercial. It was about these cartoon bugs. They were bees, and they show up to a basketball court, and there's these other bugs, and they're surrounded by a cloud of smoke, and they're ugly bugs too. The bees are beautiful bugs.
Yeah.
In historically, anthropomorphically in cartoons, the bees are kind of the hierarchy of the bugs.
They got curves. They're curvy.
And Jerry Seinfeld famously played one. So the bees meet up with these bugs at the basketball court. We should just find it. Yo, we should find this commercial right now.
What do I look for?
Drug bug. Go on YouTube and type in drug bug, and I bet it'll come up. Just search. Go down, go down. Wow. Okay, search drugged up bug. Yep,
This one?
that's the one. We need some
Came out from behind the
audio.
wall. They said,
Start it over.
just hanging on the court playing b-ball. When these drugged up bugs came out from behind the wall, they said,
You're no good. We're the best in this neighborhood.
with no delay, the game got underway. The drugged up bugs were too high to play. They couldn't even hold the ball. Couldn't pass, couldn't shoot, couldn't score at all. Couldn't find the paint. In school they thought they was cool, but now they ain't. That's the buzzer. Time to quit. Home Bees 100. Drug bug zip. The lesson here is so plain to see. Drug free is the way to be.
Motherfuckers.
That's
Real hip hop.
That's a smash.
Real motherfucking hip hop. Let's just run that back real quick. Why don't you just play that again?
It's only what, 22 seconds? Wait.
You skip to the next one
Did
like
I?
a dumbass because you just let it in, and of course a YouTube just plays it.
On the
in.
court playing b-ball.
Woo! Drugged up bugs came out from behind the wall. They said, "You're no good. We're the best in this neighborhood." With no delay, the game got underway. The drugged up bugs were too high to play.
They couldn't even hold the ball. Couldn't pass, couldn't shoot, couldn't score at all. Couldn't find the paint. In school they thought they was cool, but now they ain't. That's the buzzer. Time to quit. Home Bees 100. Drug bug zip. The lesson here is so plain to see. Drug free is the way to be.
Wow.
And that was Pusha T. Yo, more like Pusha B. Yo, on the court, what you know? Yo, the drugged up bugs are some poor sports, and they tryna offer you the joint so you can play bad, but you trying to score some points. My bad.
This a public service announcement for the kids and the bugs and the ones that is telling fibs. Yeah, you shouldn't smoke the shits, it'll make you sick, and then you won't be able to go hoop and live.
Oh my God, I can't believe we used to get ads like this. I wish that we could get some more, yo, yeah, I'd show them to my kids, and they would look at them and be like, yo, I'm not doing drugs because I'm trying to score them points against these drug bugs.
Not doing drugs, not giving hugs, not getting affiliated with some thugs, and I'm not smoking on that green, hanging with a kid who don't got no spleen.
Wow, that's funny. It's a Texas ad. I was always under the impression this was some like local Hawaii bullshit. But then again, there's no animation studio in Hawaii, so I don't know why I thought that.
Right.
There's zero animation coming out of Hawaii.
You know what they could do? They could draw in the sand and take a photo and then draw it again.
That would actually be incredible if someone made like a little 3-minute short of sand stop
Drawings,
motion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why
would
hasn't
be
that
rough.
happened before?
Look up sand stop motion. I bet it exists. Sand stop motion. Okay, this one down here. No.
Wrong one?
Absolutely. Blam. That one.
Shout out Lydia Bragg.
Oh my God, we're supporting a woman right now.
Oh, this is so cool. Yo, that's lit.
It's pretty mesmerizing. We're looking at a little, like, it looks like it's sand on top of like a whiteboard that is being strategically shifted around to make a little. Anyway, I just wanted to prove that it existed.
This bitch needs a fucking like and a subscribe.
I can't believe that has less than 1,000 likes. That's insane. And only 102 subscribers. This chick probably spent a year of her life making this. That's insane. There's no God.
Yeah, you're right. I told her should have way more views.
You should. Okay, that's just gonna make her feel bad. Why would you comment something like that?
Because I'm telling her she's underrated.
You're just reminding her that she sucks.
Nah.
No, that's exactly what that comment does. You
That-
should have more views. Just reminds you that where you're at in life. It's a bad comment.
Well, it has 36K views, so it's not like she has no. I said this is very cool. Should have way more views.
I just think we got to leave that. Should have way more views in the past. It's fake.
Okay. Do you want me to edit the comment?
It's some fakeness. Should have way more views. It's like spoken like someone who has never gotten any views.
Right. I haven't. No, it's I get what you're saying, and I think that's totally cool for you to have your opinion, man. But
I just know how artists think, and you're just gonna get them in their head like,
Okay,
he's right. This
okay.
should have more views. Why doesn't it? This sucks.
no, she's saying this guy acknowledges that this is cool enough to be popular, and the system is broken. And
You didn't say that.
I'm valuable.
You just said this should have more views.
right, and then you added your like in-depth
Do you not-
interpretation
but-
of the creative mind.
Do you
and then I
understand that
said-
that's how everyone views comments?
what?
Everyone interprets comments.
Right, in their own way. So the shit that you're saying isn't necessarily
No,
true.
but I guarantee you, it's a common comment, and every time I see it, I'm like, I know because I'm familiar. I'm not talking out of my ass here. I know I hear people talk about how people comment on their shit. This should have more views, and they're like, yeah, it should. Thanks, man. That's the attitude.
Is that there's a consensus that's how that's taken always?
Of course.
Nah, I feel like that's not I did edit it. I edited it, and now it just says this is very cool. Maybe you've brought light to a situation.
That's common sense, dude. Common sense, not to remind people how poorly they're doing.
It's
Common sense.
I wasn't taking it like that. I wasn't saying it like that. So it's not common sense.
Common sense ain't so common. You know what they say. My favorite rapper.
Well, then don't say common
Common.
sense. Then say it's
No, it is common sense.
pretty. It's
Well, it should be common. Okay, you're right. It should be common
Should be
sense.
common sense, but definitely some intricacies to the English language.
There's
and
some people. Yeah, you're right. Oh, we're going with with raising spades.
I didn't say that. Your annoying ass fucking wants to project that onto me.
We're bringing up the English language all of a sudden.
I'm saying the English language can be interpreted in many different ways, and I was saying that she's underrated, and that
You should tell her how hot she is. Yo, you're a 10 out of 10, and I would do it totally. Yo, I'ma spread you open, my G. Fuck you till you come. That shit till it's done. What you know about that, my son?
yeah, this is the main episode. Fuck you till you come. Yeah, and you're a man and my son. Yeah, how about that? That going on the main of the YouTube page. You're fucking lame.
Yo, it's the countdown till the page gets deleted. What you know about me? Yo, we're going to Rumble, defeated. But it's fine, because we can hang out with Charlie Kirk and all the other dudes that be acting like a jerk.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk needs to go to work in the fucking afterlife, and me, I go berserk over some jerk from an older man and a young one. Yeah, it is the main episode, goddamn son.
Main episode. La da 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 da. What you know about me? I'm fucking on your mom. And I don't know what I'm doing, my mom.
And you don't really want to pod with me.
Wow, why would you call it that? It's a show, David. It's a fucking show.
Right, but what an ep? What do you call the recording of the show? Pod is not podcast.
You said pod.
I said pod, but pod's not podcast.
What is pod short for in that context, David?
Pod's like it's a little pod of audio.
It's like the movie Cocoon with the old people.
You seen Bird Box? It's a pod.
Damn, dude. Bird Box. What if there was Bird Box meets Birdman, and it's Michael Keaton, and he can't look at anything, and he's happy because he doesn't have to look at his ugly ass daughter anymore.
How about this Bird Box, and it's a porno of chicks with bird heads, and it's pussy.
I kind of already made this joke.
You made that joke?
As soon as the poster for Bird Box came out, I was like, "What is this? A movie about Sandra Bullock's pussy?"
That's good.
Yeah.
But is she a bird because she yaps a lot?
Bird is like a Italian nomenclature for women.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hey, this Boyd over here is sucking me off. Hey, whoa, Boyd.
Whoa, that's not Italian. What is that, Boyd?
Yeah, that's maybe old Chicago accents or something. Yeah, it is Boyd. Yeah, that's how they say it. They would say bird like Boyd.
Italians are so dumb.
What can I do with this Boyd over here? Is that a boy? No, it's a Boyd. It goes quack, quack.
Does mixing Italian with East Coast make you retarded? What's going on here?
No, dude, it's just accents in general. If you live in a stupid area, you're going to be surrounded by stupid accents.
Oh, and then smart people inherit the dumb accent.
There's a whole Louis C.K. bit about Wooder or whatever in Boston, I believe.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Wooder, and the general consensus is you're just saying words wrong. It's not a accent. You're just saying words wrong. I was taught like diction as a kid. Were you
right? An accent is the result of just bad.
I'm not trying to be anti-accent per se, but there are certain things that you could still have the accent but say the word. You don't need to say water, wooder, or bagel, bagel.
That's crazy. Right. You're right. The accent implies that you just don't know how to speak English.
Yes.
Because when you read a word, it's pronounced a certain way. Like paper.
Drewski. Like Drusky.
I mean, we don't have to be autistic about hip hop and fucking comedy.
No,
you know
no. I'm agreeing with what you literally just said. You read a word and it's pronounced a certain way. That's what you just said.
No. I know what I said, but in the context of an artist that the entire planet and himself are calling Drewski, then it's just spelled wrong. It's not pronounced wrong. It's spelled wrong. But the pronunciation is still Drewski.
I still don't think that I still think everything I said is right. You haven't countered my point at all.
I think the name of a person is a caveat in this argument.
It's an artist name.
Right.
You think that's his birth name?
He probably just doesn't know how to spell.
It would look weird if there was two. If there was like a UH in the middle, that would be bad for Drusky. But you know me, you cannot trust me.
You can't truce me, Drewski.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm smoking on the reefer and I'm getting fruity with a lady who used to be a man. Yeah, I'm hanging out with some people and it's the plan.
I need to look at how this dude Drusky spells his name, because I'm gonna figure out if it's fucking lame. And if I do, then I'm gonna fucking find him and then assassinate him in the back of his head.
It's the result of a psychological thing that you got obsessing over the pronunciation of the name of a thing. Oh my God, just live your life, my king.
So you're saying that if you saw this word, you would pronounce it Trusky?
Honestly, I'm kind of not certain in that instance because like fruity, I guess fruit has an I in there, but
the
still.
IE. It has an IE. No, it has just a Y.
It's
just a Y. There's the I in UIT, but the ending is a Y for fruity.
So the IE determines how I pronounce the U?
No. There's no IE in fruity. There's a UI.
Yeah.
At the beginning, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Though, there's a Y at the end of fruity.
And so,
If here's the thing, even if it was a Y, it would still be Drusky. I don't care. I love Drewski.
I know, but
Could have been a Daddy's the best thing I've seen all year, comedy wise.
It is so funny.
It's the best fucking show. I like, as far as comedy is concerned, I will say some of Drewski's skits fall flat for me because they have such good production value, but sometimes the comedy isn't there. But he's still clearly a very funny guy because his reality stuff is hilarious. And
I feel like he could do it forever.
it would be awesome if him and Shane and Matt McKeever did something together.
Yeah. It's just different vibes.
It's not different vibes. It's sketch comedy at its finest.
No, but like the reality stuff is like beyond a sketch.
But Drewski, I have to think before every time I say
and
it.
that's the right thing to do.
Drewski, he has the production value. He obviously has this eye for detail for it looking incredible. Whereas like someone like Shane and Matt McKeever, they know how to make it hilarious. And that's not to say Drewski isn't funny, but like if those two got together and made some shit, sketch comedy
they're
wise, like
they're
an
strong.
actual sketch comedy. I'm not talking about Tires.
Yeah,
Tires
yeah.
is amazing. I can't wait for the next season. But like a sketch show. I know that like people don't give a fuck about sketch comedy anymore, but I love sketch comedy,
But
and
if
if it's done well, of course. And
That's
Key and Peele was good. It didn't deserve to be canceled.
it's hard to do well, is what it is, and it's not good for television. It's perfect for YouTube, but it's not good for televising sketches is weird. Also, the only other person attempting it is fucking. Well, not only other person, but like the only mainstream person I can think about currently putting out sketches on mainstream media is fucking Tom Segura, and that shit is ass.
So bad, dude. My cousin asked me if I had seen that shit, and thankfully, I actually did watch the first episode. I was like, who knows? Maybe I'm being a little harsh on Mr. Segura. And so I threw it on, and it was terrible. Looked great.
It looks so good.
It looks so good.
It's not funny.
And that's kind of how I feel when I watch some of Drewski's sketches, is where I'm like, yo, I should be enjoying this more.
Yeah.
I think that more attention needs to be paid to the comedy of it.
I tried watching the first episode of the season 2 of Bad Thoughts.
There's a season 2?
People love that shit, bro.
Oh my God. I checked out halfway through the first episode. It was
Yeah.
so stupid and boring. It was boring.
Yeah.
That's the biggest crime you could commit in comedy.
Yeah, and like, he's been...
You think Drewski could fuck with like a Tim Robinson?
The juxtaposition would be interesting.
The Druska position. Folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week. As always, I mean, what can I say? You're the reason we do this. We love you. If I meet you next week,
I'll fucking suck your dick.
He said it, not me. I would never do. I take a hard stance on that kind of stuff. I will sign an autograph.
He's a closeted man.
Wow. Okay. Maybe I'm not ending the episode yet. I've been watching The Shield, and there's this character. I don't remember his name, but he's played by the actor Michael Jace. His character in the show is a closeted gay man. I'm only in the first season, so I don't really know how this all shapes up. In real life, I do know how it shapes up because Michael Jace, the actor, murders his wife or girlfriend. I think they have kids together.
Whoa.
And
Was she running her mouth?
She was running in the sense that she was a professional like runner of sorts. And when he killed her, he was like, "You like running so much? Run to heaven," and shot her in both her legs.
Not a great tagline.
And then, so I brought this up because I'm watching the show, and I know this about the guy. You would never know from watching the show because he's playing like a sheepish, closeted gay cop who's just trying his best for his teammates not to know that he's gay.
So what happens when you hold in gayness?
You end up murdering. And so I'm talking about this with my aunt, and my aunt used to work for like WB and MTV before the crash of 2008. She was kind of in
Entertainment.
entertainment. She claims to have spent a ton of time with Michael Jace. And when I brought up the fact that he murdered a chick, she didn't even realize it. And all of a sudden, she couldn't want to end the conversation faster.
Oh, she got super uncomfortable.
It was super because she loved this guy. Like it was like a good friend of hers. And then I bring up the fact that he killed this lady, and the murder was sort of religiously motivated in a way where like he was constantly using like the sin of divorce against her because she wanted to divorce. Okay, so it was his wife. Now I'm remembering it. It was his wife, and she was divorcing him.
What if I pulled up one of these pictures and it's just him and your aunt?
Okay, this is why I am suspicious that they may have copulated. Because why else would you react that way? She hasn't spoken to this guy in years.
Yeah.
And it seems like she may have just learned that he was a vicious murderer when I was telling the story. And
Oh my
there's
God.
that instant you don't have time to process where you're like I'm sure in hindsight she would have been like, yeah, fuck that guy or whatever. But in the moment where you're
She was
still
like,
like this
"What?"
is a friend mode kind of thing, like that was kind of the energy that I was getting from her where like I brought it up and she was almost taken aback and like kind of wanted to change the subject immediately.
How
like,
could this not be the Patreon?
I haven't said any names.
Yeah, you're right.
I have like 5 aunts. It could be any one of them.
I could suss out which one it is from this conversation.
Well, no one else could, thankfully. They haven't been a guest on this show.
I think you could see my fucking credit card and address in the OBS this week.
That's on you, dog. That is on you 100%. I hope you get your identity stolen.
I'm sure I can go in there and clean that up. My brother.
Woo! All right. That's the end of the Michael J story. Anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in, and we love you so much. And
I started watching third season of Silo. I'm kind of bored.
same. Not
Really?
gonna lie. Checking out a Silo, my guy.